We shouldn't stop there. We should restore the ban on military-style assault weapons and a 10-round limit for magazines. And that deserves a vote in Congress, because weapons of war have no place on our streets or in our schools or threatening our law enforcement officers. Our law enforcement officers should never be outgunned on the streets. But we also know that if we're going to solve the problem of gun violence, then we've got to look at root causes as well. That means we should make it easier for young people to get access to mental health treatment. We should help communities like this one keep more cops on the beat. And since Congress hasn't confirmed a director of the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms in 6 years, they should confirm your U.S. Attorney from Minnesota, Todd Jones, who is here today and who I've nominated for this post. These are common sense measures supported by Democrats, Republicans, and independents, and many of them are responsible gun owners. And we're seeing members of Congress from both parties put aside their differences and work together to make many of them a reality. But if there's one thing that I've learned over the last 4 years, it's that you can't count on anything in Washington until it's done. And nothing's done yet. There's been a lot of talk, a lot of conversation, a lot of publicity, but we haven't actually taken concrete steps yet. So last week, the Senate held its first hearing since Newtown on the need to address gun violence and the best way to move forward. And the first people to offer testimony were Gabby Giffords and her husband, Mark Kelly. They talked about how a complex problem like this has no single solution. But if we still had a 10-round limit on magazines, for example, the gunman who shot Gabby may never have been able to inflict 33 gunshot wounds in 15 seconds. 15 seconds, 33 rounds fired. Some of the 6 people who lost their lives that day in Tucson might still be with us.